Release District.
Agbaya, 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 Agbaya.
Cheese, come on, live in the flesh.
In the flesh, we are live.
It's the Agbaya show.
Come
Make
on.
sure you like and subscribe.
Come on, episode 13.
That's right.
And you're tuned in with Damo.
Remington.
Scotty,
What you man saying, fam?
come on.
Damn, man. What's your week been like?
It's been alright still, you know, it's been shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, swear,
I
why?
ain't gonna lie. Arsenal bottled it, fam.
This guy, you guys
Arsenal.
you've been bottling it though.
Arsenal.
Let me.
They've been bottling it.
Flow for this.
Oh, you're United, isn't it?
Oh
Let me
my
get a flow
god,
for this.
man.
So, Damo,
Yo.
what happened with Liv when you guys were 2-0 up?
Bruv, they became overwhelmed, fam.
Okay, so what happened with West Ham when you were 2-0 up?
You know, they were thinking about, you know, partying after, fam.
Okay, so what happened with Southampton at home? Wait,
South-
top of the league versus bottom of the league. What happened to Walcott?
You know,
Oh yeah, Walcott.
you know, Walcott, fam, he
God.
came back for revenge, innit? We left him, you
I
know?
hear it. And then what happened when you lot played the mighty City?
Bruv, you know what? That one day, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was mad confidence, you know? Like,
Yeah.
confident, but I was
So you
thinking,
was confident you that you were going to go.
I was thinking that we were gonna do something,
Against
but
Haaland.
I'm not gonna lie, like, Haaland took off his headband.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah. As soon as his long hair came out,
Yeah, he
it's
just
magic.
You're like a god.
It's a magic.
Bro, you know?
Bruv, he's a machine,
You're like
bruv.
Thor, bro.
This guy's a
Bro,
machine,
you know, he
bruv.
took his thing out and the locks were...
I was looking for the hammer.
Oh,
I couldn't
man.
see the hammer.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do surgery as well with that. Because that guy is tall,
That was he.
he's stocky.
He had Holding on ropes, Gabriel on ropes. Like, he was toying with your defenders, man.
Bro, you know what it is, yeah? It's one of them ones, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. We needed Saliba. Saliba injury killed us.
Yeah.
I like this. All you Arsenal fans,
Oh my god,
you're in
man.
the
Hey,
of bottom of the
Scotty,
league.
Scotty,
I
hey,
need
word
my
on the
first
street, yeah?
Hey, man.
Word on the
This is my
street,
first
man.
word on the
visit,
street,
yeah?
word on the street is if you guys don't win the title, Man
If-
United's had a better season
Bro,
than you.
Oh my
3 weeks
gosh.
ago, they were 8 points clear. 3 weeks later, they're only 2 points above City.
Look,
And
man,
City have 2 games in hand.
We're
You
doing
know-
okay.
you
We're
know-
doing okay, man. We're doing.
you know what's
Yo,
so-
we're gonna-
You don't do it okay.
We're gonna be coming up, man.
But you know
Bottling.
what's mad, yeah? Let me tell you,
Yeah,
yeah.
tell me something.
Let me tell you, yeah, is the fact that man are using this Carabao Cup, yeah. Don't get me wrong, trophy's a trophy, innit? But, bro, nobody rates that cup.
Bruv, don't worry about the Carabao Cup.
Watch this.
Bro, you gotta remember.
When Arsenal-
you gotta remember.
when
We got to
Arsenal-
we got to the semi-finals of the Europa, and we got to the finals of FA Cup.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna smoke him. So what you said is that the cup is baby boy cup, right?
Bro, nobody rated Arsenal when we won the FA
Alright,
Cup,
alright,
innit?
I don't care
But
about-
now that you man are winning
Alright,
one
cool.
Lucas Cup, yeah,
Cool.
man them are
Look at the cup.
believing
Alright,
that.
Now I'm gonna ask you,
Yeah.
live for the people them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah? Arsenal will finish second, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, top 4, yeah. United will get top 4, but we will get top 4 with 1 trophy, possibly 2. By the time this comes out,
We'll see how it goes. Because you know,
See how it goes.
if you guys bottle your next 3 games,
Okay,
there's a way, there's a chance,
okay,
there's a chance that
at
you
the
might
moment
not
we're
get
top
to.
No, we'll get top 4. We'll get top 4. We'll get top
Newcastle
4.
are moving mad.
Watch this.
I know they are moving mad, but we'll get top 4.
If we finish the season, if we both finish the season with top 4, but we have a trophy, who had the best season?
No, obviously, Man United trophy, isn't it? I'm a trophy guy, so
There you go, then.
I understand.
So-
but you know
The
what?
word on the street is correct. Whatever camera it is.
In this current climate, Manchester United is having a better season than Arsenal. Am I
Bro,
correct?
listen.
Argue with yourself. It's your
Listen,
own
man.
business.
There you
Listen,
go.
bro, I'm not gonna lie.
And we've
Like,
got a very good chance. We've already beaten City. They played City 3
Yeah.
times. City knocked them out of the cup.
Yeah.
City played them
true.
at the home ground
You're
and
right.
away.
I was thinking
and
about this
lost
the other
all
day.
3 games.
bro, listen, you have to understand, innit? Like, I'm not comparing Arsenal to Man United, innit?
Don't ever.
Man is, yeah, of course. 'Cause we're top of the table. You man are, you're fighting for something else now. Yeah, that Arsenal used to fight for and we were mocked
used
for.
to.
You know what I mean?
What used to fight
Top
for
4. Top 4.
He's trying to take the
I like
No,
Charles
no,
Banigo.
no.
I said fighting for something. We
No,
fighting
no,
for Champions
no,
League.
obviously.
We've been getting Champions League.
Bro,
What
what's that guy? That
We
Leonard-
understand. We've been there with Man City.
Yeah,
They took the
yeah.
cup from us.
What's
Remember?
that guy from Star
We've
Trek?
been there, so it's
You know
okay.
That, you know that bold guy from Star Trek? Them man got them and the manager thinking that is mad. Professor Xavier, but
It is mad.
obviously moving
Let's move on.
Let's
Let's move on.
We'll come back to this next week. We'll see another round of
Hey,
events.
man.
But obviously we got a special guest in the house.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
You get me? Come on. Obviously he's my old school guy from school. You get me? We got Charles Banigo, aka your money or your chips, aka it's not my fault. She says she love me. My nigga, what you telling me, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm
Yeah?
blessed, man.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on, man.
Come on.
Nah, bro.
And where all
Oh
those
my
quotes
God.
come from?
Them quotes,
Yeah.
you know what it is? Every man
Oh
here
my
that went
God.
to St. Thomas the Apostle, old type St. Thomas the Apostle,
Yeah.
and obviously was in our year, we'll all remember those quotes in it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
It was little,
God.
it was little banter quotes, but because Charles was such a like what's the word?
God.
This guy take it.
He was. I'm trying to find the right word. He was a
Oh shit.
Philanthropist.
philo.
Put some water on him.
Bro, you know what he was. I would say bait. He was such a bait guy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
In the
In
year.
what sense of bait? In what sense?
Bait in a way that you know what it is, yeah. Like there's little banter. We used to banter on him and all of that. But you know what it is? The way he reacted made us banter him more.
Okay.
You see
Okay.
them ones there,
My
but
God.
Yeah, yeah.
it's one of them ones. As we were younger, we were kind of fucked up. You see it, but
Yeah.
as we got older, we're like, bruv, that was actually jokes, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
and like
yeah.
the maddest thing about him is that he was actually a strong youth, but
Why you
it's
say like that? Huh? You say like, so what, you need to fuck you up or something?
well, we fucked him up.
Yeah.
No. No, but it's one of them ones. You know when you're in secondary school and that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sometimes you might not know your strength.
Yeah. Like Lenny.
You understand? You don't know your strength, but because
So we're calling him Lenny.
no, you're calling Lenny.
Yeah. Lenny, yeah. Oh.
He's ready.
Yeah. He's ready for the comeback already. So
Nah,
don't let me
man,
take off my
it's
denim
not
jacket.
my fault.
Don't let me take off my denim jacket.
But it's one of them. No, it's one of them ones. Like when you're younger, like you know when you don't really know your strength and that, and
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes maybe the fear factor of another man can get in between that. Then you realize probably
Right, I
when
can
you're in
actually,
college,
yeah, I
when
can
you're in
actually
college,
bang him still.
I'll
Yeah.
bang his head.
Yeah.
And that's how I always thought of Charles. Like I'm thinking, bro, this guy's a strong youth, fam. But it's just certain things just got in his way.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
But bro, come on, my guy.
It's air now, man.
He's here,
Come
fam.
on. I see you coming with a dope,
Oh my
with a
gosh.
dope bag, man. You're gonna
Dope
tell us about.
bag as well,
You're
bro.
gonna tell us about
man.
that.
So obviously, before we move on, tell the people them,
Yeah.
your name, where you're from, what you're doing.
Yeah, man. As it was carefully illustrated, from Peckham, went to same. Yeah, just so I'm from there and just currently working my 9 to 5, but I'm a part-time designer.
Jeez, come on.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get into that, later on. I'm sure you brought some goodies to show the people them.
Yeah, of course, man. I got the goodies, man.
Yeah?
I got the goods.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
man.
You got the goods, man.
man.
I got the goods.
got the
man.
goods.
I got
What's
the
that
goods.
plot talk? I don't even know how my plot talk. But come on now, obviously, before we move on, thank you, Charles, once again for coming on.
No worries, man.
And obviously, you know what time it is. It's Agbaya of the
week. Come on.
You know what? This one is mad.
Ready or not?
Someone
Here
please
I
call
come.
911.
You can hide.
Oh man.
I'm gonna
Find you.
No, literally,
Hey.
he's going to find you. That's what
He's been found.
he's been found.
Found.
And
Literally.
it's mad because you know what it is, yeah, Graham, bro. I had all their albums.
Bruv.
Nah, I wasn't a fan of that.
I was a fan of
You lot,
Fugees.
you lot are older than me,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I was a
yeah.
fan of Fugees.
I wasn't a fan
Fugees
of
was
that.
fucking
Cold,
Yeah.
cold.
Lauren
I like that
Hill.
old
Yeah.
nah song. Nah.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Nah.
old,
Old
bro.
school as well.
That's the only song that I like.
Bro, you know what I liked,
Ready
yeah?
or not?
I don't know if you know Nappy Head.
Nappy head, no.
Oh,
The Mona Lisa, could he get a girl on Friday? And if you're busy, hey.
yeah. I saw get that. Yeah.
Old heads.
These were the eight- the
I know it
80s,
is,
the
yeah,
80s.
bro. You know,
Nice,
so
baby.
90s, man.
you know why it's so mad, yeah? Because someone like Praz, yeah, like part of an iconic group, Wyclef, Lauren Hill, Praz. I'm not sure if there was another one, but I think.
No, it was not. Yeah, Wycliffe, Praza,
Is it
Lauren Hill.
Wyclef? Wyclef was
Wyclef
part of it
Jean.
as well.
Yeah,
right?
Wyclef, yeah.
And like, it's one of them ones, Lauren Hill's gone to marry one of the Marleys.
Yeah.
Wyclef is doing
He's doing his solo thing.
911,
Yeah.
all of them things there.
I thought they're not together. 911.
Who?
Someone please call 911. Ain't that?
No, that's Wyclef and Mary J. Blige.
No way.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
But it's one of them ones, like, to find out that Praz was an informant for the
It's
Chinese
mad, isn't it?
government. It's crazy.
Well, is it crazy though? Because if you are not getting peace from China on a low,
Yeah.
you carry on doing it.
But it's about questioning your,
Questioning
integrity.
what?
But then
You
don't you?
want that to live?
But don't you think it's a bit random though? Like that's the thing. It's just random.
But it will be.
just came out of
It will be random though. It will be
but-
random
But then
'cause
obviously, I'm just thinking to myself, does it even? I don't know. I feel
guys,
a bit
it'll be-
conspiracy in
guys,
it.
before I know we've obviously made him like by here, but let's actually like deep. Let's take ourselves out of the spectrum, yeah.
Yeah.
If you remember for example, yeah, if you're getting, let's say like I don't know, 200K a month, yeah, from China,
200K.
just for information. but it's not affecting your family. It's not affecting like your social life. Wouldn't you just keep doing it?
But that's what he said. He said that he didn't know he was committing crimes.
But,
Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously, in my
if you're
situation,
getting mad money like that, I'm sure he knows. There's obviously something.
He must know, man, because
Come on.
they're asking. You know what it is? They're asking him more. Very detailed questions.
Yeah.
No, it's not about what you been up to today.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Yeah.
It's more like, bruv, what year is the?
Bruv, yeah. If someone came to me to be a secret agent for that amount of money, I might depend monthly. Yeah, I might do it, but it depends on what information I'm sending out though. Depends on the information.
Yeah, we're calling him a rat or informant, yeah, but it's different between that kind of informant and 6ix9ine informant. 6ix9ine just snitched on his boys that he's.
So if someone come and tell you, if China came to you to do the same thing to Britain,
government wise,
government wise, would you do that?
Because you know what it is? It just shows you, yeah.
That's
Obviously,
mad.
what you
I'm
just,
trying to say.
what you just said about the 6ix9ine situation, yeah, it's like
that's informant.
it's informant,
that's
yeah,
brethren,
but this is crime. That's crime on a small level, like
What the 6ix9ine thing?
6ix9ine thing. But
His one's bigger,
Praz
man.
is being asked. Wait, hold on. Praz is being asked, yeah, to nice, cool. He's been asked to distribute information of crimes on a global scale, depending if it's crime, but things that America has done. So
Yeah,
So
it's peak.
so it's you're a global.
That's
You're
what
a
I'm trying to say.
global
It's peak.
snitch.
It's peak.
That's my business. Nah,
So it's like Russia coming to you now and saying we want to pay you 10 million and we want information about the
On your
UK
country.
government.
I won't do it. I won't do
I
it.
won't do it, bro, because you have to remember. Don't get me wrong, yeah. Like,
But I
me-
won't do it.
But either way, it's an L. Either way, it's an L.
How's it hell?
Because if you do it, you get peace. You end up getting guy in jail anyway.
No, but I don't
if
think
you
he
don't
did
do,
that. How long has he been doing it for? A very long time, right? And he only got caught recently. And how did he get caught? Is there like an
I don't
article
know.
about how he
I
got
don't
caught?
know.
There's
Yeah,
an
but he's still facing like what? How many? 22 years.
22 years.
Fuck it, bro. And it doesn't matter,
But
bro.
it's
Even if you've been doing it for 10
Is he
years.
go in jail or just witness protection? Like, okay, you know what?
Nah, he's going in
Just
jail.
tell
Nah,
us,
he's gonna go
just
jail,
tell
bro.
us
He's gonna go
what you
jail.
told China, and we'll reduce the sentence, or we'll have some sort of like deal going on, and maybe you just leave the country and. Is it?
You know why it's impossible, yeah, for them to just say, just tell us what you told China. Because right now, with America and China going through their political wars right now, a lot of people are joining Russia, are joining China in terms of, in regards to currency, in terms of monetary value. Like, bruv, you've gone beyond.
Bruv,
real
you know there's
treacherous
certain
behaviour.
countries are cutting the dollar, bruv, from the currency as well.
Yeah.
Certain countries are trying to go like independent with their own currency. They don't want the dollar no more.
And
as
now,
currency.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. Now you've been not saying that he's contributed to that, but now things that could be going on in America, which they don't want other countries to know, he could be distributing it to China now.
So what are we saying? He might die in jail.
Allegedly,
Pour water on him.
pour water on him.
Pour
What
water
are we
on
saying?
him.
Like what? So because I think that they're probably gonna deal with that then. I don't think it's just jail time. There's more to it.
There's going to be a lot,
They're
man.
probably gonna ask.
I
They're
think-
probably gonna try to extract what he's told them for a fact. They're not gonna just sentence him and let him rot in jail. They're obviously gonna, I don't know, torture him allegedly or do something to get information out of him on like, yo, what did you tell these men about us? Surely.
Yeah, but yeah. Obviously, we're not
On
gonna know
some-
what's
on
gonna happen behind the
yeah, on
scenes.
some
But
Jason- on some Jason
they might
Listen,
apply some pressure, 100%.
Bruv, listen, prayers to Praz and his family, you know, them ones there. Like, I'm sure probably the US government are probably telling him he's at the Agbaya of the week as well.
Yeah.
He's like by the set of the decade.
100%.
Of the decade, because I don't know what the hell you thought, yeah, that
That's what
100
happened.
million
Yeah, like, with that kind of.
was just gonna slide into your account, and you snitching on your country to the op was gonna be okay. It makes
Or
no
maybe
sense.
his situation, maybe he wasn't because was he really making music?
Is there a backstory?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe he needed maybe he needed a peas.
It's not even that. Is there a backstory? Maybe like I don't know. Was he like a convict where like they
You
done
know what?
dirty
I don't
shit?
know.
You know, there's a backstory. There's always a backstory to everything, yeah. But it's one of them ones whether
why
you,
him, though?
whether you
Right.
believe it or not. But you have to remember why him. It's more of a factor. Remember, like if we want information, we will prey on a vulnerable person, regardless of who.
That's
they
what I'm
are.
trying to say. You don't know his
He
situation.
could have
You don't
been
know
in
his situation.
Remember, a few
You
G's.
might-
He might be in debt.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You know, he
He
might
ain't
owe money.
making
That's
music.
Because he was shit as all of them though. He was.
Yeah, come on, man. Love and Hill, man. That's my.
That's how she was the headliner.
Come on, I don't want to talk bad on her. Not talk bad, but I'm gonna say that's my babes. But that's one of the Marley's babes. You get me? But yeah, me obviously, Auntie Lauren. but obviously, with that being said, Praz, you are the
Agbaya of the week.
Agbaya.
Hold that slap.
You
bro.
gotta hold that slap. It's painful. You know why? Because when you really deep it, like,
Especially his music and who he represents.
yeah,
I think that's just who he represents. That's to portray of character.
And now you're gonna probably question Lauryn Hill. You could question Wyclef. Say, did you guys know about this?
Not even, it was mad. And I'm glad you said that, yeah, because now that this has come out, it's taking everyone back. Like, wow, that's mad. So imagine how many informants there are in the industry. Whether it's an actor,
Hey,
well, they.
We need to click. We need to click. Make sure you like and subscribe, fam.
Yeah.
that one really held us back. Like, wow, he's an informant. So imagine how many informants there are in just
there's
society.
probably more, bro.
It's society.
Yeah.
And you know when you really deep it, yeah, it's scary because like in the music industry, there's definitely a lot of informants. I mean, you could tell that a lot of people don't even like each other in the industry.
Yeah.
So what would be the best thing they could do? You get me? Get that person arrested so they can take that spot.
Yeah.
You understand? Obviously, and it's mad. I don't know. Obviously, maybe the way I worded that was kind of mad, but it's.
But then that's what Tory's trying to say. So you know the Tory case, he's trying to say, with Jay-Z, Rockefeller, they did some mad thing with the lawyers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
fucked up. Apparently, he said as well that like that the DNA evidence has been messed up, and apparently with that it's going to be recorrected. Something along the lines he said on his thing. So that even that as well. Even that's a shaky ground on my bro. I mean, we don't even know.
Well, you got to remember, even like the people, like for example, what's his name, the Death Row brother, Suge Knight.
Yeah.
He had people like police officers on his side as well that were bodyguards secretly. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So obviously, course, I think if you get to a certain level, you do. I don't know, but you might need but you might think, I need someone from the inside
that'll be taking it.
to protect myself.
But you know what? My question is, when this is when I was asking some of my boys back like 3 years ago, I said, what's the difference between
an informant
and getting police on payroll?
Oh, big difference.
You reckon, obviously they're working for you and you're not giving the information, but it's still I feel like it's still a form of.
Nah, man, it's still mad because imagine that
you're still working with
that person. Is like in a room when you're chatting to one of your other boys about a certain movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel
And he goes to snakes and goes and tells someone else that he knows.
An informant, I feel like an informant is worse than having a police on payroll. Because a police on payroll is you do a crime and they could just like
cover it up.
Yeah, like he didn't do it or like drive past or something. As an informant, like I said, they're in the room with you, like
they're trying to snake you.
Bro, like imagine doing a crime and they're by your side doing a crime, but they're the informant. They're gonna be like, oh
yeah, it's an L, bro.
I was there, he did it.
Can you imagine?
You can't even say nothing.
Bro, can you imagine every time you go home, there's always somebody questioning you, like, where were you? Why were you doing this? And you're like, you're sitting there like, bro, how did this guy know everywhere?
Yeah.
How do you know?
You was at
Wendy's
at 2:00. I saw you.
Informants are mad.
And you know what? It's just scary.
They get peas though.
They get peas, but like you said, it's scary.
Is it worth it though?
Is it?
Like, would you be
is it worth the cost? No, man. If you think about it, if you're an informant,
but most informants, they're either facing jail time already, and the police have told them you have to go and informant for this, or you're going in jail. Do you know what I mean? So they might have done that to my man in Fugees. He might have done something mad
and told him, yep, it's true.
Or China might have clocked him doing something mad and been like, yo, you gotta tell us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's true, you know.
I need to deep it that way.
Do you know what I'm saying? When you deep it.
I see you might open your Maggies and that.
The man is open.
You ain't trying to turn up.
Oh no.
He's taking it easy.
He's
taking it easy.
Appreciate man.
Cheers.
Appreciate this, man.
Guys, cheers. Yeah.
Maggie, sponsor us.
That's the way forward, man.
Sponsor us, please.
Sponsor us, come on.
But obviously, like moving on now, obviously we want to talk about, what school hasn't taught us. And you know what? It's crazy because when you really deep it in life nowadays, is that, bro, we got mortgage that some people want to eventually sign up for.
Yeah.
You understand? We got credit scores.
Yeah.
You understand? We got even just understanding basic financial literature.
Yeah.
Why don't you think they try to cut it off? Why don't they think they teach us that in school? Do you reckon there's actual reason for it?
Economy balance. They need
you need to have workers.
And the rich.
Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah.
Either poor or you're rich.
Rich.
Yeah.
So, and they want to keep like that.
And if you,
me personally, that's what I feel.
I mean, so
going
back to earlier, because I know you talked about this before the show. So I used to work in a court as a court clerk. So basically, what I'll do is, let's say you're gonna come into court with your like solicitor and stuff. you're gonna give me whatever documents you need to give to the judge.
Yeah.
I'll give it to the judge and I'll set up the room, bring everyone together. That's literally what I do. And sometimes I sit on cases. But what you find is if you're someone who, I guess if it's someone, let's say if we put in class-wise, if you're like someone that's like either poor or you're middle class, and if you don't know much about financial literacy, then you'll get like messed up. But then if you're wealthy and you have like account and you know about your taxes and stuff, then 9 times out of 10 it's gonna kind of go in your way, unless obviously depending on how serious of it.
So would you say it's not only the school's fault, it's also like maybe our parents that they haven't taught us.
I think it's a bit of both.
The older generation.
I think because depending on what school you go to, maybe they may like teach you or you might get introduced to someone who might advise you on how to like know about taxes and stuff. Because I think everyone should know about taxes, but it's something that obviously if you think about parents, for example, I can't put too much on parents because if I look up my parents, they're Nigerian, they've come here and stuff. They didn't know anything they knew about taxes, but not to the level where someone who really knows about taxes is. It's a big difference because the way you move your money and stuff with taxes, that's why I think even with rich, if you're like let's say you got money, yeah, and you know, all right, if I pay myself a certain amount of wage and stuff, I'm not going to get deducted in taxes. Yeah. Like, let's say if you're running a business, and by the way, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not take these words literally, but if you pay yourself a certain amount, let's say I believe it's 1,200 or something like that, you won't necessarily get taxed.
No, you won't.
You won't get taxed whatsoever. But then if you pay yourself with a dividends and stuff, then yeah, with dividends, with companies.
No,
Then essentially, you're
These guys are the accountants. They're gonna come and
I'm not an accountant, by the way. I'm just saying,
these guys are the accountants. Gonna come to
I'm gonna step in. Obviously, with being an accountant, you got to understand that. Obviously, we got personal allowance in it every year.
Yeah.
So our personal allowance is like probably 12,250,
something like that.
Yeah. So if you get paid that much or below 12,500, you're not getting taxed because that's basically your personal allowance for free money. See, but anything over that, you're gonna get taxed. But then,
so if I had a business, and I put that amount of money, say I told the taxman I'm getting paid that amount of money or just under, every year, they won't come for me.
They won't come for you as long as you file your accounts. But the thing is, because you're getting below that, because the personal allowance is the threshold for you not to get taxed on. So that's money that you're not getting taxed on. Everything outside the 12,750 or something like that now, it's going to go to 13 grand.
Yeah.
So when you was in school, Damo, or when you was in school, could you honestly sit here and say that if they added on a subject like this in secondary school, you will sit there and listen to it? At the time that you was in secondary school, would you take it in?
I'm going to disagree.
I don't know. I get what you're saying. I don't know if I'm taking it.
Let me tell you why I agree.
Okay.
So I would listen because that's key. That's key. The same way.
But would you say, I don't need it right now?
No. Let me tell you. I'll tell you.
At the time.
No.
Not right now.
I'll tell you why. In school, of course, in school, like we're all like. You're not developed personality-wise. Like you're still trying to find yourself. But the only reason why I'd listen is because I listened when they'll tell you in school, if you do a crime, you're gonna do the time. Like they tell you in school, if you're gonna do this on the road or you're gonna do this, you will go jail. You'll have a criminal record. So when you listen to that, you're getting scared, thinking, okay, right. So if I do this, then I'm this is gonna potentially
this is the consequences.
My future.
Yeah.
So if you're talking to me in school about credit scores and stuff, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna think to myself, if I know that my credit score is low for whatever reason,
and I won't be able to get a mortgage,
I won't be able to get a house, I won't be able to get a car. So when you're listening to that in school, obviously the aim and the goal is to buy a house, buy a car, and start a family. So the reason why I said in school I would listen, like in school, you have a lot of stuff going on. I would listen to that because when they teach you about crime and stuff, they teach you that if you do a wrong, you will get punished for it. So if you teach me about how to get my finances right, how to pay taxes, how to keep my credit score nice and neat. Because in order to have that, you can be able to buy a house and stuff. I will listen because I know that in the future, I would like to buy a house. I would like to buy a car and live a nice certain lifestyle for me and my future. So I would listen in school because I want that for myself.
Do you think, in an ethnic home at that age, they're not teaching that stuff to us, but in a non-ethnic home. They're teaching their kids that
in the homes or like
in their homes, like
But
so like white kids or any like, do you know what I mean? Any other kids? Do you think they're?
I think like you know what it is, yeah.
that's a very good question.
The reason why I disagree with you, in a way, it's it's the fact here that it's because of the fact that literally I remember back in secondary school, like little stuff like science classes.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to listen.
We weren't
bruv.
listening, but we had young boys for a tissue at the
doing pea shoot up.
breaking the lights or the fighting teachers. We were
Those are
fighting
like
each other.
bias though. Those are the ones that they want to learn.
No, but you have to deep it, yeah. No, you're right. But it's one of them ones where, whereas they were such a disturbance in the class, we were all influenced by that. And the teacher, was more focused on trying to stop that ruckus.
I disagree. I disagree with that because I feel like if all four of us are in class right now and we're inside.
But right now though, you said right now.
Not as adults. I mean like in general, as kids. If all four of us are in class right now and the teacher's teaching us whether it's science, geography, or whatever. Yes, you're right. There's obviously going to be some bad kids that are going to disrupt the class. But if you really want to learn, you're still going to leave that class learning something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, in my 9 to 5, I do recruitment, innit? Yeah. Now, in recruitment, it's a good skill to know, let's say, the map of UK. So you know where people live, where jobs are close to their home, the area of home, innit? In geography, I didn't listen once. I didn't know I was going to I didn't know I was going to do recruitment, innit? But I didn't really listen in geography. So when it came to like one of my managers telling me, it's good to know like the map of the UK or know where everything is, like in Yorkshire or like Manchester, Stockport, whatever, Rochdale, Bury. I had to learn that now. So I'm just saying that because I think if they told us in school, right, this is the credit score, this is what you need to do to make sure you have a mortgage, this is that. I know for a fact I will listen a little bit, but I don't think I'll take it in.
But why wouldn't you take it in?
Unless maybe my mum comes and says, I don't
know, man. I mean,
our minds weren't. I can't lie. My mind wasn't mature.
But maybe it's my personality. Maybe you're different. Maybe you're different.
But what are people right now that are all our ages that left
They'll
school
take.
And are not successful in whatever they're doing? What's their excuse? Because they can sit tomorrow and say, "Oh, yeah, I'm a scientist now."
It's their personality. Maybe their personality.
If I listened to Remy and Dan, or if I was influenced by these man, I wouldn't be that. They don't have two heads. They listened and still pass with flying colours.
But then it's you know what it is, yeah. I think it's where you are with your mind, because I know if I was trying to learn about financial literacy at my age, at like 14, 15, I wouldn't care. Maybe at college I'll think about, I'll consider it, but at that time our mind's not gonna be thinking about those things.
So
but
you're not saying that that's it. Like, at that age we're doing.
No, you know what it is.
I'm not saying it's doom.
I'm just saying that
we should. It's better for us to like. I would say if it's the best time to learn, probably be college, because that's where you feel a bit more of an adult. I think college will be better. Just because you're probably preparing,
It's the time. It's the timing of it. It's the timing of it. I think that when we were in school, when we were in secondary school, like me, Damo, even you as well. This guy, you try to say that we're too old. Even you as well.
Trust me.
It's just them times there. I think. I don't know. It was just different. I think if people that are in school now, if they put those subjects now, they will listen. Yeah, because there's more business. People are trying to create their business.
No, they'll listen now.
They'll listen now.
I don't. You know what it is, yeah? Because you're younger than us, bro. I'll be real. We were fucked up. When we were growing, bro. Like,
when sound like X-Men, fam.
No, we didn't care, bro.
We didn't care, fam. You
we didn't care.
So did anyone care? Did anyone because Scott?
Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did.
Yeah, it's one of them. Before man came to St. Columbus now, St. Thomas the Apostle, bro. We didn't give a fuck about that. We were fighting. Remember all them teachers, Dr. Diali,
oh
Miss
my
Paul.
God.
Do you know what? Do you know what I used to look forward to?
You know
in one of our classes, I think it was PHSE in St. Columbus.
Yeah.
We used to turn off the lights. Everyone to start banging each other, start beating up each other. In class!
A lot of savages.
So it's one of them ones.
And it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
We was a menace to society,
we were
bro.
menaces, bro.
Honestly, like just seeing it as well, even stuff they were talking about, at that time, it's hard because it's very influential, innit? Like a lot of people that me and you both know as well are either doing well or not doing well. But then when you look at our trajectory from our school and stuff, it's a fucked up situation. You have to actually have been there to see it through, and then you understand it. Us telling you like, oh yeah, we was doing all this, brother. chat to my guy about even Dr. Dially's situation.
Dr.
Or
Dially.
even the few
If I
teachers.
see, bro, listen, Dr.
Oi.
Dially, yeah.
What happened?
If I see
What's
you on the roadside,
what's that situation?
Nah,
What happened?
I'll be real. Like,
I
even,
mean,
even though I'm chatting shit about him, bro, you don't want it with him. I'll be real. Dr. Dially, every man that went.
What was it, a teacher?
Yeah, everyone that went St. Thomas the Apostle knows Dr. Dially.
He's nuts. He.
Oh, is
I
it?
mean,
But,
not for me. I've got nothing against him. Like, I think for me,
He was a
he's
sick guy.
He's
He
a
was
sick guy.
Correct guy. Correct
But-
guy.
Man, like.
See, by the time, I know he had to be hard, bro.
You had to. You know what? It's
Had to be
because
hard.
you have to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, school nowadays. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's out of control now. Back in the days, it was so out of control, bro.
It's out of control now.
Bro,
Is
teachers were punching us up. Teachers would sweep us. Remember, they'll grab us on the walls. All of these sort of things. Like,
they had to. But
because
it's worse now. Think about the younger generation now.
so
Do you
now,
reckon?
so now, yeah, now, okay,
So
Scott, yeah.
you would know though. to
Okay,
be
Scott.
fair,
Now,
yeah,
so
yeah.
now you're saying that, yeah, it's worse now. So how can most of these kids, yeah, in year 9, year 10, sit there with that attention span about knowing about credit scores, mortgages, and that? It's impossible.
Yeah.
But is it the teachers like coming from like you might know like is it the fact that it's the curriculum that they've got a set curriculum? We're teaching maths, English, science, PE, geography, history. That's all it is. We ain't got no space, no budget for any other
But
topics
I
or
think
subjects.
it's right. I feel like the system, I think there is space and budget, but they just choose not to put it in.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't want everyone.
To know.
Not everyone.
how it is.
Not everyone. Unfortunately, yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I know what you just said there is kind of true. Not everyone. And I know it's a bit mad what I'm gonna say. Not everyone should really learn about financial literacy, credit score, financial literacy. I can understand it in the sense of, if you think about us as working class people, why are we working class?
Yeah.
We work.
We work.
But we're the ones that are going there doing the work and stuff. So if you're a government and you realize we can't have a section of population know how to be financial literacy.
What will
because
happen then, bro? What would happen if you do know? If we do know about it, and there's a lot more
Right.
people knowing about credit scores
Yeah.
from a young age.
Okay.
And we're all fixing our credit scores,
Okay.
and we're all making sure it's all in the green. And
Now-
what
now
will
think-
hap- what will
alright,
happen?
no,
It's like,
no,
it's like
think-
a magician. If I'm a magician and then I do a trick and I say, "Oh, this is vanished," yeah, and you're not thinking like, "Bro, how to do that?" Then I just say to him, "Oh, let me show you how I did it. I did this." Then you then go and then do it to your brethren and show them how to do it, and everyone, it's not a trick anymore, is it?
But
Everybody's
yeah,
a
magician. Balance.
everyone.
Balance. I need.
Look,
I need.
So
I
what?
need-
So that's what I'm saying. So what does that mean? Does that mean
So-
that everybody can now
Yeah.
No.
can buy houses?
Basically,
Now everyone can get
basically,
finances and
right?
cars.
Kinda,
So
yeah.
now-
yeah.
But wouldn't
So
that,
no,
wouldn't,
no,
wouldn't that wouldn't that make the economy more
I think-
more money?
No.
But even
No,
though, think
no,
about
no,
it.
no,
Think
no.
about it.
Okay.
How
Think
do we
about the
how do we
Okay.
feed the economy? We feed the economy through taxes.
Yeah.
So if we know
that's what I'm saying.
if we know how to evade taxes, obviously in a legal way.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not a
Legal,
financial.
legal.
I'm not a financial advisor, but in a legal way, then obviously the government loses out.
Facts.
So
Facts.
obviously,
It's like
because of
cancer.
that,
They don't want to bring up.
they want to bring up.
There's a cure.
yeah.
I swear there's a cure.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
they've got a cure.
You get it. You
Yeah,
get it.
yeah,
There's a
yeah.
cure for
Got
cancer.
something, yeah,
But
yeah.
saying
When they give out a cure, the people that are doing the cures.
Too populated.
Yeah, you know what
So,
can happen
yeah.
with the cure? Sorry to cut you off. The cures, yeah, they get the cure for cancer. Now a lot of businesses are going out of business
Facts.
because there's
Yeah.
no need to
There's
make.
no more cancer research.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah,
more
yeah.
cancer because cancer's cured.
That's
so,
it.
but carry on.
Well, yeah, so back to
Yeah,
your- so, yeah.
but as I'm saying as well, like obviously, if I, for example, know how to do taxes and X, Y, and Z, and I had money, I know how to do taxes, then I know how to avoid pay less of tax just because of my knowledge. Now, times that by 1 million. Do you think as a government you're gonna be getting that amount of money? Of course not. So of course they probably ain't gonna push it out there. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, what will happen is in that case that anyone that falls who's either working class or poor will naturally fall into that, will then end up paying taxes. And that's why we're in the situation where you get, if you're really wealthy and you know how to, and you got a great tax account, then you can avoid paying less of the money because
Yeah, of
it's
course.
it's legal. It's legal in one sense. Obviously, it's
yeah.
not. And what I'm saying is not illegal. It's legal. Like I'm not trying to say do some illegal shit, but
Yeah.
once you do it that way,
Well, people,
then
big,
who say you can do
big
that?
businesses do it. Look at Topshop where I was working before. The boss there, he had offshore accounts.
But the
Do you
thing
know
is,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? So,
obviously,
like,
obviously
people-
speaking as, but speaking
Like
as
Pablo,
an,
bro.
no, but speaking as an accountant, yeah, you got to understand. I think obviously after you make what 35, is it 37 grand 501, you get taxed 40%.
40%. Yeah.
Anything from 35,
Yeah.
35k.
40%.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
anything from 150k,
50. Yeah.
you get 45%.
Oh,
tax.
swear.
So if you
so
get-
the only way you can deduct your tax now is if you start to do charitable donations.
Yeah,
That's not what it is.
So
Yeah.
that's why we see a lot of people with charitable
charity. Is that what it is?
donations.
I didn't know that.
Trust me, trust me.
Hey, I didn't know that.
Trust me, there's a
I
lot.
thought
of-
it was just rich. I wanted to give.
No,
Yeah, give to charity.
No, you be. This, bro. This is
That's
the
the
thing.
that's the
This
tax.
is the thing.
Hey,
This is the
listen,
thing,
every day's a
This-
learning day.
This is
on
the
the
thing
Agbaya
that
show.
when you learn about this, when you see it, especially in taxes as well, now they'll move it to one place or another account, X, Y, and Z, and you look at how the laws of taxes come into it, they don't get affected because they've kind of like bent the rules to their favor.
Yeah.
And you can't then really technically put them at fault. So even that example, I seen a case like that and I was just like, I was fucking, I was like, what?
So what we
Then
say?
yeah.
Now, what
They need to start
People-
putting.
people take advantage of the
when do we
laws.
start, like talking about financial stuff in school. Is it in school or in college? Like said,
I
when
think
you said
I think
school-
personally, you know what? I'll say personally,
College. I'll say college.
college will be
Yeah,
better.
A-level,
But I'll
A-level,
say
A-level.
college is better. But I'll say try and talking with your kids.
Quick question, yeah. Do you think that if they if they did teach people about credit scores and all of that in school, do you reckon there'll be less fraud and crime as well?
I don't- I-
Definitely.
I think
I
there'll
think-
be less fraud because the same way I said in the beginning, how it tell you that if you do a crime, you do the time. You're not going to do the
You're
crime.
not, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it tell you, yeah, if you do fraud, you're going to fuck up a credit score.
How many-
But then if you see
I-
someone
I
in the
don't-
end, if you see someone in the end driving a nice
you're
car,
gonna remember, oh,
nice,
damn,
everything
damn,
nice.
this guy's fucked.
That's crabs in the barrel, bro. That's a crabs in the
In
barrel.
barrel.
Mentality.
Because you have to remember, yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, bro. Most of the people now that are, you know, that did ACs back in the days and whatnot, it's fucking up your mortgage, it's fucking up your credit rating,
Yeah.
all of these sort of
You
things.
can go jail. Hush,
Yeah, you could go jail. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hush,
Hush,
puppy.
puppy.
Hey, now wow.
Hush, Aja.
Huh.
And this guy's got bags, bro. Where's the bag? We need.
Come on, yeah. Obviously, enough of the
This guy's got the
Financial
bags.
lessons.
I see you coming with the bags.
So
So,
tell us
yeah,
about,
so-
obviously, you know, you spoke to us about your designer now, and you know, you
Yes.
bought a few of your bags. So tell us
Of course,
about
man.
it.
So right now, I'm just gonna show you. This is the first design of the bag.
Wow,
Oh,
what a wow!
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called a Tuwon Large. So this
Tuwon
is just
Large.
Tuwon just for like original.
So
it's like
is
original
that a
design.
Nigerian name or? Because every time I see
Well-
that, I thought Tuwon.
Well, yeah. So you know what? Oh my gosh.
What?
Give us,
You
give
have
us
a
the.
look, yeah.
Oh,
So
snap.
basically,
Oh, you
Um,
can put it at your back as well.
yeah, it's a backpack. It's a backpack. So the name came from my middle name is Tuwon Tamino.
You know, I heard wrong. I thought you said
To-
my murder name.
What is his
Murder name.
Yeah. So no, this one can expand. So the bag.
So yeah,
can
Akila,
expand.
Charles, you haven't told us.
Hey,
My
hey,
murder
hey.
name was Tuwon.
Okay, but yeah, tell us.
Yeah. So Tuwon Tamino, which is who's greater than God.
Amen.
So that's where the name come from. I kind of like shortened it from Tuwon into Tuwon, and then I thought, you know what, the name Tuwon, let me just use that. So
yeah,
yeah,
it's cold.
Is it-
I
so-
thought like some
That's a
French,
dope bag still.
like merge like Chinese type of like Tuwon, like do you know what I mean?
That's what I
Tuwon?
thought,
yeah.
So you can hold it and you can put it on your
So
back as
yeah,
well.
so you can hold it, you can wear it. It's a backpack
Why?
designed as
You
that.
got a zip at the bottom. Why is that?
This can expand, so it
Oh, so
gives you a
it's
space
bigger.
of about like 9 centimeters
Oh,
of it.
sick.
So
And you
so-
said that you had another bag in there.
yeah.
as well.
So
Oh,
right
you
now,
Another bag in there.
yeah,
yeah.
let's
So
have a look.
I've already brought out, but this is like a mini version that I'm currently doing a pre-order.
Yeah, bring that.
That's national.
Yeah, bro,
it's
this
like
is
pre-order.
Serious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, what about, bro? Do you do female bags and that?
Yeah, that's
that a female bag?
that's a small one.
How much
So-
your bags go for?
Tuwon,
So
Tuwon.
we're looking at from well, literally just like from
How
200.
much is it?
God, tell us the
Hey,
fee.
Oh, it's gentle fee.
It's gentle, man.
Yeah,
Trust
go.
me, it's gentle, man.
Tell us
Like,
the fee. Don't be scared.
I like the fact, yeah, that it just looks proper, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it looks. Yeah,
it looks like
it's
you
very
really-
clean.
I
Yeah.
see the girls like rocking it.
Definitely
You know
see
what I mean?
someone like I'm even looking at a couple like babes. Do you want this bag? Let me know. I'll buy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Right
So
now.
currently that's like just done for pre-order.
How much is that one?
So that was like 161.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Like, you know I like you, yeah, because you're very humble with your prices. So that really should
now,
be
for
at
now,
least
for
now.
Yeah,
for
now.
now.
I mean, you know, for
So
now,
that should be
for
at
now,
least
the
3
price,
bills,
man.
bro.
Yeah, that's what I thought you was gonna say.
Well, that's the thing. It's pre-order, so it's right now. If anyone was to pre-order now, you get 50% off. So the
Jeez.
price is currently
nice.
50% off on all products for now. So if anyone were to get pre-order, it will take about a month, only because we're trying to get some orders and we're
Yeah.
currently trying to start production. So once we get the production going, it'll take about a month for it to done. But once it's in the UK, we'll then ship it out.
So what made you go into like the designing path?
So basically, I went to uni, Middlesex Uni, shout out, and I studied product design. And I had an idea that I wanted to like make stuff or products just in a unique style. Did my dissertation on it, and then I was like, I think when I graduated from uni, I think I was walking in Oxford Street. I went to a shop and see all these brands in bags and stuff like that. And I don't know why, but someone just told me, nah, man, they're all shit. I can do it better.
He said the bag is his bag.
The bag is back.
Yeah, I can do it better.
The bag is
better.
The shop said this bag is not bagging.
It's not bagging.
It's not
Man,
bagging.
it's shit. It's all rubbish. So that was the start of me thinking, you know what? Let me just do my own thing. And then I just did some designs. Got my first sample made in I tried to make in UK, but as I got a call, the guy told me that to make a sample in the UK is like £1,000. I was like,
wow.
Yeah, I was like, nah, that can't run. So I had to find somewhere and got it done in Italy. Okay. And then from Italy, just went from there, went to other places in Hong Kong and Turkey and other places, and then just started making samples. And then I launched the brand. It took me a long time because when you're making a product, based on the quality, it could be very expensive to make. Or if it's not expensive to make, it could be that if you want like a small order, like let's say I want to do like 30 orders, not every factory can do 30 orders. So they want probably like 100 orders or more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's going to eat into your price. So sometimes because that takes a long time. And then you obviously got to think about, if they do make it, can they fit in the quality, the assurances? Because if you can't offer that to your customers, then how can you then say that you sell quality? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. So that's what took a long time. But I launched the brand properly in 2021. Had the website and all of that, and then I brought out a few products and just went from there.
Really like,
So I was working on it for a long time. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man.
Second warning.
Be careful. What's some of the like feedback you've been getting?
No, everyone loves it.
Yeah,
I
literally,
like them Tuwon though, because if you tell me that you've made it,
it's a nice
it
name.
already sounds like something I'll find it in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this Van Cleave Tuwon.
It fits the static, innit?
Yeah, it sounds already like it's out there.
It's out
That
there.
name is
No,
very
I like that.
creative,
No,
and
I appreciate it, man.
What was I gonna say? Are you gonna do other accessories as well in the future?
Yeah, so to answer you, yes.
Like Tuwon jewelry or something.
Yeah,
That could
I mean,
bang,
like,
you know?
That could definitely bang.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be doing it step at a time.
Hey,
man.
don't forget us, you
but
know.
like no, trust me, man. Trust me, man. Trust me, man.
You forgot us, Tuwon you know.
Hey,
We'll pour water on you.
Tuwon me.
We'll pour water on you.
Look, man, I'm ready for this, man. Yes.
We'll pour water on him.
My friend Letty. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, man. No, man. Honestly, like from the feedback and everything else, everyone's told me that they love the brand, they love the products. I've asked literally if there was anything bad, tell me. Like I want to know if anything's bad, but no one has told me anything. Like they said literally there's nothing bad to say about the product. The product just speaks for itself.
So do you think your bag is better than some of the bags on the market already?
I'm gonna be honest. Yes.
And the reason I asked that is because I want to see that.
No, 100%. I believe it. Like I know.
That bag is cold.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact that were the best. But like I'm not. But then I don't sort of just say it. I want the product to speak for itself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And from what I've been told, a lot of people fuck with it. So that's why.
Have you got a page on Instagram?
Yeah, I got Instagram. So if anyone wants to find the brand on Instagram, it's Tuwon spells Tuwon Ltd. Check it out. Go from there. And currently have pre-orders and the products as well. It's all on 50% off.
Jeez.
And if anyone wants
You
to,
guys do like little bags, like strap bags and that. You're gonna start doing
not
that?
at the moment, but like I'm looking to do it once I get things going.
Like product-wise, what's out there at the moment that you're selling out there?
So
apart from the bags.
So that's it for now.
Oh, for now.
Yeah,
Cool,
for now, that's it for now. But like, but if you're gonna say in next 5 years, it'll be wallets. It'll be some wallets we'll be making.
Nice, yeah, wallets,
we'll be making
yeah.
different types of bags, but not just like. I'm looking to bring in some artistic style design that,
nice.
like, if you see it somewhere, some luxury place, that'll be me coming out with some other designs.
Are you doing it by yourself or is you?
So currently, I'm doing it by myself. I am working with some freelancers to kind of get going. I'm working with some content creators, and influencers. And funny enough as well, I'll show you guys a little preview of a next film I'm going to be willing to post soon as well. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. But I'm looking to push it, man.
I respect it, man. Like,
Definitely.
Yeah,
like,
man.
just even going down the path you're going down, it is not easy because you have to be creative and you have to be
Very
consistent
hard.
and have the drive to. Because like I said, you tried to go someone in the UK, you said a bag, said nah. You found another means. You went to Italy.
Yeah.
Started there. So for the fact that you're really pushing, you're going out there to really do what you're doing. I got to respect it, man.
Yeah, it's not easy, man.
I fuck with it still.
It's
I fuck with it.
definitely
appreciate, man.
like knowing where, you know, how we grew up.
Yeah.
Obviously, to find out that you get me, you're doing up the bags and I'm doing the podcast. It just shows that there was always something there.
Something there,
But
yeah.
it's the way I see it is obviously we're probably just immature when we were younger to understand these sort of things. But you get me, to have you on the show today, seeing how far
it's
you've
been lit,
come,
man.
bruv, it's been lit, man. Like the fact that you're speaking so well, Charles,
man.
Banigo, come on. But obviously that's all we got time
Bro,
for today.
yeah.
Like, you know, thank you for coming on.
No
Obviously,
worries, man.
before we round up, you know, tell the people where they can find you and where they can find your brand.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to, where's the camera? Oh, right there. Okay, man. So,
First warning.
yeah.
First one, you know,
Check the mirrors.
Yeah, man.
You don't know where the camera is. Where have you been looking?
he's been drinking.
I mean,
It's the Magnum.
man, I've been looking straight, man.
Like, get home safe.
Hey,
Get home safe.
Hey, man.
Cheers.
Of course. Got this, man.
But yeah, tell them where
I've
they can
been
find you.
focusing here, man. So yeah.
Tuwon, listen.
So yeah, so you can find me personally on CTB King on Instagram.
Yep.
You can find me on the brand on Tuwon, it's Tuwon Ltd. You can find it on Instagram and also on TikTok as well. So yeah, and the website as well is www.tuwon.co.uk. Like I said, we're currently selling bags, and we have like our medium version and a small one currently for pre-order. So if you get it, you get 50% off as well.
Talk your shit.
Talk your
on,
shit.
man.
Add Vim.
Add Vim.
On the way.
Add
On
Vim.
the way. Soon,
Yeah.
Selfridges, by the grace of God.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Harrods,
man. That's
Harrods,
it, man.
but
We're going to speed that energy into it, man.
Yeah,
That's
man,
it.
man. But
Man.
no,
That's
Charles, thank you for coming on once again.
Come on.
You been lit as usual, fam.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Jeez.
We're rounding up, man.
Cool, man.
Make sure you like and subscribe. We're out.
Love.
Jeez.